Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Michigan Get Your Business, our afternoon session. We had a tremendous turnout this morning. It's great to see a house this afternoon. My name is Mike Miller. I head up Google's Ann Arbor office. I'm joined by Rick Snyder at the start here, and joining us also. So Governor Snyder, if you can hear me, Google Plus Hangout with Governor Snyder. This is the first time that we have had anyone join via Hangout into a Get Your Business Online session, and we appreciate you joining us today. We know that technology is near and dear to your heart, acclaimed nerd, and we were wondering if you could offer some opinion on why it's...
Mike, and I love this. Google Hangouts, this is great. I got to play with this some more, so I'm looking forward to that. But with respect to small business, it's one of those things that too often we do the urgent at the expense of the important. And I would describe having a good website as a small business one of those truly important things. Because I can tell you on a personal basis, I'm looking to go shop in my local community, go to a physical location. I go out looking around to say, how can I do my shopping ahead of time so I can do the best shopping as possible. So in many cases, probably more than half the time I'm going shopping, I go on the web to look around to do my pre-shopping. And it's really important for small business there because you've got great products and services. But if I can find you on the web, that's going to make me even more likely to come visit you in person, let alone buy over the web.
Great. Thank you. Another question for you. You know, once you get your website up and running, from your standpoint, you've been in technology, you've worked with small businesses and startups. What are things that people in this room should be considering once they get their website up and running?
Well, it's how to keep growing it and adding to it in many respects. Because again, the best thing, and it's great what you're doing with Google to help support people at the start by helping a whole package to get them going. Because usually the next question is once people get into it and they hear from their customers how great it is how do you take it to the next level? How do you keep it growing by adding new features and cool things? And the other thing is how to keep it up to date, how to keep it fresh. So when your customers come back again, there'll be new things for them to see and new ways to interact with you. And that's where you can continue to add features about asking for comments, customer feedback, good testimonials on why you're a great place to shop. So all those options are things, once you get up and running, is how do you keep it up and going, how do you add new features, and how do you keep it fresh and exciting?
Right. And maybe one final question, because we know you've got a busy schedule. Are there any resources that businesses here should be thinking about, either at the state or the local level? I know in this program, we've not just done this alone, we've got national partners, we've got 21 state partners. What resources should people be aware of?
Yeah, well, we do have some extra resources in addition, and that's where I encourage people to go to Pure Michigan Business Connect at the MEDC, because actually what we're trying to encourage are Michigan companies buying from other Michigan companies. And so we have a series set up where literally we started with DTE and Consumers Energy, where they agreed that probably over the next 5 years they'll buy $500 million more goods and services from Michigan companies. And by going to Business Connect, there's a good way to be part of that process. But also, again, that's why it's great to have you setting up websites so we can know about one another better and figure out how we do business with each other. I think it's a great opportunity. The other thing I would always like to add to this is it's great to have a chance to do global business because you just never know. I remember one time I went to a floral shop in northern Oakland County, and I started talking to them about their business, and they said, well, walk-in business has been tough, but we do over half our business now from places around the country. And this was just a small florist shop in northern Oakland County because they had done so well on the web.
Great advice, and that's something that we see with our businesses that we work with on a daily basis. Governor Snyder, thank you for joining us, and thank you for being the first to join one of these sessions via Google Hangout.